Okay, starting now.
Chapter 1. After destroying the African king Wahid, the black children in the village all grabbed onto my giant hog. There was about 100 of them hanging off of them as their elders told me the secrets about jisms. I learned a lot of new attacks and I decided to return to my motherland to test out my awesome cocketh powers. Marcus swings his cock violently, knocking all the children down and off his giant hog. 3 days later, after traveling on his dick by sea like a massive sea monster, he returned to his hometown. As soon as he hit land, he smelled something in the air. Something wasn't right. I knew power as one of the white children came up to me and said, "Holy shit, heard the Girth King. Aren't you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "There's a new power here, the nudist chin, aka Mike's girlfriend." I said, "Holy fuck, Mike's dating my new rival. This isn't good." 3 hours later, Marcus found Mike and his girlfriend posing nude. They both were looking at me. Mike said, "Marcus, I know why you're here. Don't do it, please. I love her butthole." Marcus said, "Listen, Mike, it is time." Mike's GF polished her chin, increasing her chin's defense by tenfold. Marcus cackled and said, "You think that's enough to handle my girth? Ha 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 ha." I zipped his pants. Mike and his girlfriend stepped back. Mike knew what was coming. Nick and Chuck were watching from afar, scared for me, but I said, "Dude, not worry, my children, I will handle her." Marcus' cock slithered out of his pants. Mike said, "I thought I was bigger than that," and that's when it happened. His dick unfolded and lo and behold, giant fucking cock. Mike's GF ran in fear. She knew she was no match. Marcus used his giant hog to propel him in the air. Marcus starts concentrating all of his energy in his cock and down and yelled.
Yeah, that's part one. Yeah.
Oh, that's part one.
Cox, barrage. 10 shots of cum fly out his dick and massive sticky loads. The children and parents of the street were so happy to see this. They chanted, "White out, white out, white out." It hit Mike and his girlfriend, pinning them to the ground. Marcus walks past Mike and Mike said, "No. Please, I want to get engaged again." I said, "Mike, no tears." Mike looked at me and knew he had to take my huge ogre cock. Marcus slapped his cock across his lips, knocking him out. Nick couldn't stop farting from how happy he was. Marcus walked up to the chin. She was crying and saying, "We all thought you were dead." Marcus looked at her, whispered in her ear, "Not yet." He swigged his cock with mighty force. Almost enough force to start a tornado. He did a might leap, did at least 6 BACK flips and 3 FRONT flips, and connecting his cock across her whole body, splitting her in half. It's all over now. This battle is won, but after talking to Nick and Chuck, Marcus knew there was more evil to get rid of. In the city, nigger be a roaming around and they must be stopped any means necessary.
And that's the end of the story.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh.